What's up everyone, the Wadman here, and we're gonna keep playing some more of Blacksad Under the Skin. I know you guys may be thinking that I forget about this game because I've been having so much fun playing Guts and Glory, but no! I still want to know how the story ends. And actually, I have no idea how to make this story ends. I'm completely lost right now. I have no idea where to go, other than... Okay. Oh god, no glory. Oh, that's a coincidence. That's a huge coincidence. Was the game trying to tell me something? It's something up there. Okay, no pain, no gain. Okay. I guess the only person I can talk to is the daughter. I don't remember her name. I'm sorry. I'm really bad at names. Hey Gorilla, you got some new info?
Not all folks are as open-minded as Dunn. I happen to know who painted the lockers. Arthur Tucker.
I knew it. I knew it was him, that bastard. I'm gonna whip the white out of him.
Okay, seems like Gorilla's gonna punch someone. That's cool. I wanna see that. I wanna see some action. Need some action, guys. Okay, let's talk with the daughter and see if there's any new conversation I can trigger now. Hey, you willing to talk? No? Okay. Something else here? No? Okay. By the magic of editing, I'm gonna know what to do. So, you guys just wait, okay? Well, my intuition tells me that there's something in the lockers that we didn't check the last time, and it might be the last piece of this puzzle. So, we found something by the magic of internet, guys.
What the hell? Hey, Jake, give me one good reason not to smash in your face. What the hell are you doing in my locker?
I'm a detective, bro.
I'm a detective. That's what I do.
Yeah, and my friend too. But that's what I thought.
Get off me.
Sometimes, John, I could just punch you.
Okay. I got a new clue. I think that this is what was missing. Let's see. He's got a brooch. And this other guy does too. Easy.
Why do you have that pen, Jake? What mess are you in?
Let's try to talk with him.
Okay, Jake.
I told you.
Desmond O'Leary.
Huh?
I know you work for him.
Now you're just making stuff up. Why would you say that?
I saw the shamrock in your locker. I know what it means.
Okay, Let's say you're right. So what? What are you gonna do, huh?
Tell the cops. Nothing, you're my friend. Tell Sonia. Take a guess.
I'm a detective. What do you think I'll do?
Yeah, definitely better detective than friend. All right. You win, pussycat. Business isn't going that well lately. Natalia was my last well-paying job, and it's been a while. Then O'Leary shows up and offers me a bodyguard contract. What was I supposed to do?
I got it. I understand.
Yeah, I understand.
Seriously, you don't seem like the type to accept shady offers.
Yeah.
I'd never take a job like that, but that's just me. I'm no one to judge.
Hey, O'Leary might run an illegal gambling operation, but it's not like he's killing people or conning widows. And I'm just a bodyguard. I make sure no one gets hurt. What I do, including my contract and paycheck, is 100% legal. How bad can that be?
If you say so, my friend.
Yeah, you're right. The fact that his business is illegal doesn't turn you into a criminal. We're only accountable for our own actions. But that's not what bothers me.
Recovering O'Leary's role.
I know you're covering up O'Leary's role in Joe Dunn's death.
Huh? O'Leary? No way. I mean, I don't think so.
Jake, please.
Well, I guess there's no point in hiding it now. I was here the day Dunn died.
Go on.
I had to take care of some business for O'Leary. He makes me wear the shamrock when I work for him. As you know, I left the damn thing in my locker.
Say no more. You came in the back door.
How did you... Yeah, that's it. Joe had mentioned he'd been painting that afternoon, but I forgot. I stopped in my tracks when I saw him screaming bloody murder at Bobby Yale at the top of the scaffold.
What was he saying?
What exactly was he saying?
Something like, if you do that, I'll call off the fight and make sure you never set foot in this gym again. I didn't want them to see me, so I left.
Jake, why didn't you tell me?
I thought you'd be pissed off.
Well, you were wrong.
I'm sorry, John. I should have said something.
Okay. We'll make mistakes.
Don't worry. We all make mistakes. Time to go. I need to think about everything you just told me.
Thanks, John.
I mean, I just searched his belongings. It's not like I'm gonna charge a favor to someone who can kick my ass, obviously. Okay. Don wanted to cancel the fight. Don's featured the paint can. He was killed. Mary has a cold and the footprints. He wanted to cancel the fight, and he was pissed and punched the can, right? No. He was killed because he wanted to cancel the fight. Yeah!
Christ. Did Yale kill Dunn just because he wanted to call off the fight?
I mean, it's a possibility. There was a lot of money involved.
I always knew Bobby had issues. But I never thought he'd go that far.
It was staggering. I don't think he did it. It's too early to say.
I couldn't say. In my line of work, you really shouldn't jump to conclusions.
But the chest expander, the box in his locker, the marks on my father's neck. It all leads to him.
She's got quite a badunkadance.
In any case, that doesn't change a thing.
It does, actually. Now we know he didn't kill himself.
My father's still dead, and you still haven't found Bobby Yale. Nothing has changed. Opening the safe and finding my father's will won't help us achieve anything. So please hurry. Time's wasting.
Hey, ma'am, I'm doing my best, you know? I understand your situation, but it doesn't help.
Sonia's indifference never ceased to amaze me. But most importantly, why was she so opposed to Yale?
Is that the wolf?
John
Larry?
Blacksad? I think I owe you an apology.
Apology accepted.
Apology accepted. But what exactly are you apologizing for?
Listen, I don't think my fellow workers treated you with the respect you deserve. I'm so sorry they wrinkled your suit. The thing is, they didn't know we shared a common goal. Bobby Yale. I want to find him and get to the bottom of this as much as you do, Mr. Blacksad. So please, kindly accept my invitation. Why not share our findings? Come on.
Okay, this is fishy. I don't want to get into trouble, so let's go.
Of course. You don't mind me riding in this fancy car with a wrinkled suit, do you?
Oh, I think you look mighty dapper, Mr. Blacksad. Although, if those wrinkles were to rub off on me... I always play it nice and safe.
It's empty? Was the gun empty? Oh, he tricked me. Hey, it's a goat!
Thank you, Blacksad. You won't regret this. So let's cut to the chase. I need Bobby Yale to fight Stone. There's just too much money at stake. So, I'm offering you my help to find Yale. Let's work together.
I mean, I always work solo. I don't criminals. I always work solo, man.
I always work alone.
You know, if everyone worked solo, many people would suffer. Look at me. I could go it alone, but I don't. Please, hear me out. Let's say I bet a beer that we find Yale in 3 days, and you bet a beer that we don't. In 3 days, one of us has to buy the other a beer. Is that so bad? We're simply two grown men using our money and free will to conduct a small private exchange. And most importantly, we're not hurting anyone. So, yeah, I run a gambling business. What's so bad about that?
It's illegal, bro.
It's illegal, for starters.
Illegal? Let me tell you what should be illegal. The way our government is ruining America. We live in a so-called free country, a place where honest people can make a living, provided they don't hurt anybody. We're not communists. Well, at least I'm not.
I would have never thought otherwise. As for me,
It's none of your business. I'm a sympathizer. I'm no commie.
I'm not either.
Ha! Well then, you see, we're all among friends. In any case, that's not my point. The government betrays our nation's values by passing communist laws that forbid an honest man like me to make a living without hurting a soul. And that, Mr. Blacksad, is just wrong. I'd even say it's unconstitutional. Do you get my point now?
Doesn't justify. Fair enough. Gambling is illegal. That doesn't justify what you do, bro.
Okay, but that doesn't justify what you do for a living.
Oh boy. Did you hear anything I just said? Anyway, when the government passes these laws, There's only one legitimate weapon the people can wield. The same weapon that turned America into a great nation. Civil disobedience. So, as the proud American that I am, it's my duty to disobey.
Ha! That's one way to put it.
Sure, but there's no room for your ways in civil disobedience.
My ways? Oh, I know what you're getting at. But what's past is past. I wasn't always a boss, you know. No, sir. I started at the bottom, when Lucky Blitzen ran the show. That good for nothing. His was a reign of terror, extortion, violence, you know, that sort of unpleasant thing. When I took over, I decided I'd make people want to do my bidding. Not out of fear, but out of gratitude. I decided to help people so they would help me.
That beating your thugs gave me was really helpful. Thank you so much.
Those poor bastards didn't even know you were a detective, that you were on our side.
Maybe at first, but when they tied me up and beat the socks off me, they knew very well who I was.
Seriously? That goes against my rules. Who was it?
The Buffalo? It was the Buffalo.
It was just
fucker.
Wilson.
That bastard. Don't you worry. I will have a serious talk with him. I cannot tolerate this behavior. Please accept my apologies, Mr. Blacksad. You see, a lot of people work for me. Many families depend on my business. Not only that, St. Christopher's Hospice practically lives on my donations. The widows of my late employees are set for life. Their kids get free schooling. The cops leave me alone because they know my business doesn't hurt anyone. On the contrary. And, it looks like we're here.
So, where are those guys taking me? Suspicious. But the game is getting interesting. Let's see where we are now.
Yale's apartment?
I told you I'm on your side. Go ahead, search the place. I'll wait down here. When you're done, maybe you'll change your mind and share your findings with me. Or not. It's your call, Mr. Blacksad. I'll make sure you're suitably compensated. Wilson, come here.
I didn't lie. I said I was a detective and the Buffalo kept kicking my ass. Okay, now we're in Bobby Joe's apartment and we're free to search it. Let's see what we find here. Bobby seems like a nice kid, but I barely know him. Look at the face of that elephant. Hey, pizza. I want some pizza.
The worst thing about O'Leary's boys dropping by isn't the beating, but the fact that I can't tell what's theirs and what's Yale's. Can't say this is the ideal drink for an athlete. Then again, it could be your classic bookie thug lunch.
Skip searching. Let's skip searching. Caution. That sounds promising. Well, let's see if we can find something else, shall we? Alma Mater.
17th century French fables. Mayor must be one boring old lady.
Oh, look at that. It's a moose. Before entering that door that says caution, let's keep searching. Maybe we can find something else. Yeah. This guy was a mess, but it actually looks like my kitchen. Yeah, cause I hate washing dishes. I don't know. I can't cook. I do not love it, but I enjoy it. sometimes, but I cannot wash the dishes. I hate it.
I'm not sure how Yale's love of pickles will help me crack the case, but it's good to know. A woman's fragrance. Almost angelical.
Oh, that's Mary's Burnell. Okay. So, were they lovers? So, she had a cold. And the scar source. And the photo. What is the photo? There we go.
That means she's been here recently. But why? What does Sweet Mary have to do with Yale, the murder suspect?
Who knows, my friend? Who knows? Let's see what else we can find here. The Sicilian
So,
capo.
You like your mob stories, don't you, Bobby?
Okay, The Godfather. That's a really nice painting.
Seems like Bobby inherited something more than boxing skills from his father, besides the tendency to vanish into thin air, of course.
The Poet Boxer. That's a really weird nickname, if you ask me. Like, I don't think it's imposing. Are they watching me? No. Stay, bro. What the fuck? Are you going out of the window?
Why would you want such a big closet for so few clothes? Unless you're a bachelor, that is.
Okay, there's something here. Oh, another. Oh. A pair of feet. Hey, I completed one. Nice.
Copy 1 of 3. Do you know any of his relatives?
His father, Avenarius.
Avenarius? The boxer poet? Didn't he disappear 20 years ago?
Okay, let's check the door. It's the bathroom. I want a sign like that.
Judging by the general state of the apartment, they were leading a quiet life. Judging by the general state of the apartment,
Yeah.
they were leading a quiet life.
Okay, I don't think there's anything else I should check. I already checked the pizza, which I really wanted to eat. I cannot check these frames. I think that's everything. So I can leave using the door or using the window. And I think I want to use the window because I don't want to have anything to do with that guy. So let's leave.
With people like O'Leary, you just never know. I didn't want to put Mary at risk. Why not take her a little something instead?
Yeah, let's get out. Yeah, I mean, if I share my findings, he might send his talks after Mary. And I really want to talk to Mary because I want to know what the hell was she doing on this guy apartment. I don't remember his name now.
I've never trusted angels.
Mr. Blacksad? What a...
Surprise? When they fall, they turn into demons,
Joey told me he was going to spend the afternoon painting the gym and that Bobby would be fixing something up on the roof. So, after I found the body and called the police, I went to Bobby's place, but he wasn't there.
How did you have this information?
So you knew that Yale was with Dunn when he died, and yet you told no one.
I guess I just forgot. Everything is so confusing. I'm sorry, Mr. Blacksad.
Don't be. I'm here to figure it all out.
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale? Do you realize you might be protecting a murder? What's your relationship with
What's your relationship with Bobby Yale?
He was like a son to Joey, and we were about to get married, so, you know.
Okay, I think it's time to set things straight.
You and Bobby Yale computers against Dunn.
I know you were cheating on Dunn with Yale. Or was it the other way around?
No! How can you even think of something like that?
How can you convince me otherwise? I found a picture at Yale's apartment. It's you and him on a roller coaster. Care to explain, Miss Purnell?
I'm not white, Mr. Blacksad.
What?
7 of my great-grandparents were white. The 8th was black. According to law, I'm a black citizen, even if my skin says the contrary. Do you know what that means when you're born in North Arlington, Alabama?
Segregated schools, segregated restrooms, segregated housing.
Segregated healthcare, with far worse conditions for colored people.
We even have different water fountains, for God's sake. The separate but equal doctrine and all that.
That garbage, that balloony.
That garbage.
And all the lies. That's why I moved here. No one knows what color my great-grandparents were.
You're not the only one. You're not the only one, but
I'm black too, and I don't hide it.
that's
But
right.
at least you're a man.
In any case, what's that have to do with Bobby Yale?
Exactly.
He's my nephew, Mr. Blacksad. Joe and I first started taking care of poor Bobby when my sister died. That was when he was almost 15. The 3 of us went on that trip to Luna Park.
So this is where Joe Dunn comes in.
Bobby was the only one who knew about me and Joey. We were afraid that someone would use my past to ruin his career.
It's not the first time I hear that story.
You should have said something. I'm not gonna
You
apologize.
should have told me this sooner.
I've been hiding it all my life. I'm sorry.
Census. Let's see. Check things out. Check things out. I forgot how to use this. Don't look at her underwear. What the hell? I'm breaking the game. Okay.
Mary smells like... Actually, the whole room smells like a pie fresh out of the oven. So I can't identify any other fragrances.
That sounds nice. I like pie. Oh, I want some pie now. What else? What else can you smell? John Black said.
TV and radio all in one. Where will these mad times lead us?
You'll be surprised, my friend. Okay, I think there was something here that moves. The whole house smells like pie. I guess there's something on the chimney, but I cannot. Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we go. No. Where are you going? Thank you.
Fresh out of the oven.
What the hell?
The whole room smells like pie.
Cherry pie smells good. Are you sure you don't know Joel's whereabouts with Sonny Dawn and the ring?
Are you sure you don't know where your nephew is?
I've looked everywhere. He's nowhere to be found.
Don't worry. I'll find him.
Thank you.
I cannot. Well, the secret,
secret
that
is safe
she
with
is
me.
black.
Thanks. It means a lot to me.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell anyone. I'm not gonna be a dick like I did with the ring.
About Sonia Dunn and the ring. Well, I told her about you and Joe Dunn. I had no choice.
And what did she say?
I don't think she took it too well, but she might come to understand it. That cherry pie smells so good. I'm starting to get hungry.
Thanks. I pulled it out of the oven right before you arrived. Oh, where are my manners? I'm the worst hostess in the world.
Is she gonna get shot now? It looks weird. This.
Let me go get a knife from the kitchen.
Okay. I have a bad feeling, guys.
And you must be thirsty. Let me see. OJ? Coffee?
Water.
Water's good, thanks. She's wearing the same clothes in both pictures, so she's probably telling the truth.
Needed to search. Let me help you out.
Sorry, I was gonna help you with that.
Yeah, I'm a really bad liar. I thought for a second she was gonna use the knife against me. Am I eating the whole pie? Jeez, young Blacksad. You can surely eat. Do I have some? Oh, I can smell stuff now. Yeah, now that the pie's gone, I can smell her. Smell her.
Now that there's almost no pie left, the scent has also disappeared. Interesting. Now Mary smells like a huge dog. Mary, when are you gonna stop lying? I know your nephew's here. I can smell him.
What? No. I already told you I don't know where he is.
Bitch, my grandfather was a Chihuahua, so I got senses, you know?
Look, I understand why you're protecting him, but it's in his best interest to end this hide and seek.
You can search the whole house if you want. Go ahead. He's not here.
Oh, I will search the house, you bitch. What else are you hiding? I can smell one more thing, right? Or two more things, I don't know. Something here.
Wait a minute. She's not the one who smells like that.
Then what is it? It's a cabinet? What's a cabinet that smells like that? He's inside?
That's where Bobby Yale's scent is coming from. So, that's why you were sitting there.
What? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do. Could you step aside so I can check, please?
Please go.
Mary, for Christ's sake, put that knife down, would you?
Leave or I'll...
Come on, please calm down. I just want to help.
Mary, I came here to help.
I mean it.
I don't want to hurt you.
Leave her alone!
Bobby!
Calm down, dude. What the fuck? Use that thing. Come on. Get it. Grab that shit. Bro, what the hell? Ah, this is so hard. I'm gonna get knocked out. Come on, grab it. Yeah, use it. Hit him. Calm down, big guy. No, stay there.
Kill you!
I'm on your side.
I'm on your side, Bobby.
But I'm not on
Oh shit. What the hell? Is he suffering a heart attack?
Bobby!
Call an ambulance. Do as I say. Go on, call an ambulance. Do it now. In the face of a heart attack, there's two things you can't forget. 1. Stay calm. 2. 1 chest compression per second.
Do I have to do this?
1 Mississippi. 2 Mississippi. 3 Mississippi. 4 Mississippi. 5 Mississippi.
Bobby! Oh, Bobby! Thank you, Bobby. Bobby. Thank you.
I had lots of reasons to consider this a great day. I had investigated a suicide case. I had discovered that, in truth, we were dealing with a murder. I had found and captured the prime suspect. And I had saved a life.
It was a good day, John. Is that a walrus? Looks like
And
a
yet,
freaking side up.
everything in me screamed that something was going wrong. Terribly wrong.
That was exciting. I gotta say, that's what I wanted. That's all why I wanted. Some action in it. It's really going somewhere now.
Promise me you won't take the law into your own hands. I'd like to think we're not just vigilantes.
I want a gun!
What the hell?
Bang, bang, bang!
A fair amount of violence, extortion, and casualty.
I hate detectives.
Bang, bang, bang!
You're dead meat, Jack.
That you, Smirnoff?
You seem agitated. Nightmare?
Obviously, have I? Yeah, I got a lot of those.
Yeah, I have a lot of those.
Yeah, that makes 2 of us. Anyway, why don't you go home? In his current condition, Yale's not going anywhere. Besides, we'll take it from here.
Can we trust that guy?
Who is that? Can we trust him?
He looks old. That guy looks
I
weird.
know how to pick my men, John. You? I'm not so sure. You promised me you wouldn't intervene.
That's right.
If I hadn't intervened, Bobby Yale could be dead.
If you had warned me, maybe we could have avoided a heart attack. Anyway, what's done is done. When exactly did you realize that he killed Dunn?
Oh, I haven't figured that out 100%, but
Out of sheer curiosity. I'm a cop after all.
As soon as I realized that the murder weapon belonged to him,
How about the motive? Any ideas?
strict gang, I'm not sure. His dad disappeared.
I know Dunn wanted to call the fight off after something Yale did, but I still don't know what.
In any case, hopefully Yale will tell us more.
Would you let me ask him some questions when he wakes up?
I know you will, with or without my permission, so I'd rather not feel betrayed. In exchange, drop by the station when you can. Your investigation could really help my men. Who, by the way, must be waiting for me to interrogate Mary Purnell. Boy, she was hard to pry from Yale's side.
Be nice to her.
She's been through a lot in the past days. Be nice to her.
Of course. In spite of it all, we're not just vigilantes. And as for you, go get some rest. God knows you need it.
Yeah, we'll see.
I can't promise anything.
Tell the nurses to look at that face of yours. You look like a film detective in his last scene.
I'm afraid this film isn't over yet.
For your sake, I hope you're wrong. You're in charge now, officer.
Okay.
I'll send you relief in 6 hours. Understood?
Doctor,
Who are... Oh, detective. Congratulations. You fared pretty well against that kid. Better than most would have. Now, if you'll excuse me...
Well,
do I look like I fared well to you? We, as a society, simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
so are lizards natural liars or something?
We, as a society,
I know that.
simply don't trust reptiles. But that's not the real problem. The real problem is our extended belief that there's logic to that distrust, that it's natural and well-founded.
Must be something else. Dr. Palmer.
How's Yale? Is he awake?
Oh, yeah. Go check on him before he falls asleep again. Although, try not to bother him with too many questions.
What's his current condition?
It's too soon to tell. He did have a heart attack after all.
Go away. I don't want to see you. The doctor told me to sleep.
I rarely get to interrogate a suspect with his guard down in a place as quiet as this. Getting the chance to study his body language with no distractions is a rare gift. His heart rate is increasing. It could mean that he's lying, but it could also just be pure, unadulterated rage. He's clenching his fist, a sign of contained anger.
He's angry. At me? No.
He's looking straight at me. If he couldn't hold my stare, I'd think he's lying. But that's not the case. Clenched fist, fast heart rate, fixed stare. He feels some genuine rage towards me. I'm sorry you don't want to see me, but...
You'll have to put it with me. I saved your life, bro.
I saved your life, son.
Maybe my aunt feels gratitude. I certainly don't. Luckily, I just got my medication. I'll be snoozing soon.
All right, I'll just cut to the chase.
Did you kill Dunn?
Why did you kill Joe Dunn?
What? Are you trying to confuse me? Joe hanged himself.
That was...
Dunn was too short to hang himself with that rope.
So, it's true? He was murdered.
I know the murder weapon was yours.
What? The rope? I don't get it. What weapon do you mean?
Don't play with me, boy. The chest expander.
An expander? I've never had one of those.
All right. Let's just say that I believe you. The murderer killed Dunn with a chest expander and planted evidence to make us believe it was suicide. But he also left enough clues behind to make sure we found the true murder weapon. Then he put the chest expander box in your locker to frame you. Do you know anyone that twisted and who also happens to have a motive?
I don't know.
O'Leary, Sonia Dunn, Frank Cassidy, Jake Ostumbu. O'Leary sounds suspicious, but I don't know how he will benefit about all this, so maybe Frank Cassidy?
What about Frank Cassidy? Do you think he has a motive?
Maybe. A few weeks ago, Joe took me to a boxing managers association meeting.
Headed by Cassidy.
Yeah. He was obsessed with making it illegal for boxers to fight without a manager. Or without an associated manager. Everyone seemed to go along with it until Joe spoke up. He said that would lower us to mob status. That Cassidy had founded the association just to make money by monopolizing the sport. That made others think twice. And Cassidy ended up empty-handed.
Poor Cassidy.
What about Jake?
Maybe it was... What am I saying? Jake could never pull off something like that. Nothing. Never mind.
How about O'Leary?
Desmond O'Leary certainly seems twisted enough. Did he have anything against Dunn?
I'm not sure if they knew each other. At least not in person. About a month ago, Joe kicked one of O'Leary's men out of the gym. He was trying to give a business card to...
Jake Ostiambi.
Yeah, exactly. Did Jake tell you about that?
Something like that.
I get it.
What about Sonia Dunn?
Sonia? I doubt it. She's odd, but she's his daughter.
I've seen worse, believe me.
Blacksad. I think I owe you
An apology?
You know, My father disappeared when I was 6, right after winning a fight. We never heard from him again. Do you know what that does to a kid? Who knows where I'd be if Joe Dunn hadn't been in my life. Even when I lost my way and put a gun to his head years later, he still took me under his wing and managed to steer me in the right direction. And now that he's gone, you're risking your life to find his murderer. Thanks.
Thank you for the information. It's time. I'm just doing my job. You're welcome. Just doing my job, bro.
I'm just doing.
He's a good kid. He is a good puppy.
The number of cigarette butts is inversely proportional to my hours of sleep. Ah, damn.
What? What is it? Am I to try to look at his junk? No. What is it? Ah! There you go.
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
If you say so.
The hands say a lot about what's going on inside a person.
It says something is down here, but I don't know what it is. What is it?
Is that eye movement normal? He seems restless. Should I tell someone?
Maybe you should tell the doctor.
See? There's no fever whatsoever. He must be having a nightmare.
Are you sure?
Wouldn't you have nightmares too after what he went through yesterday? I know I sure wouldn't sleep.
Had it coming.
If that's a nightmare, he only has himself to blame.
Oh, the poor thing. Do you know what my nightmare is? It's that witch I have to work with. Oh, good thing she's got trauma surgery at 12:30, but I wish it were a little sooner, you know? Anyway, thank you for letting me know. And for bringing him in.
Oh, you're welcome.
You don't know how excited I am to be involved in a criminal case.
She's having
It
fun.
might not be important, but I need to take a look at his medical report.
Okay. Okay, guys. I'm gonna continue this adventure later on another video. I surely thank you all who have made it this far. If you did, or you have seen my videos on your suggestions, please subscribe to my channel. It will help me a lot. I'm trying to reach 100 subs before the end of the year so I can start 2020 with all the energy, with all my passion, because this is what I want to do. I love you all. I'll see you next time, and until then, the White Man out.